Frustrated because you don't know how to increase your monthly income? Are you tired of having too much month left at the end of your paycheck? Imagine if you could. Release the fear and anxiety of never having enough. Live the life of your dreams, having fulfilled your life's purpose. Shower your loved ones, church or charity with the financial support they need, just because you can. People from all walks of life are turning to performance coaching to improve their lives and business success. You simply cannot do it on your own. Just as a sports team or chess champion needs a coach to stand by and believe in them, so do you, if you want to become the champion of your life. Paradigm Life Coaching is ready to guide and support you in realizing your wildest dreams and desires. We provide the tools and guidance you need to improve your results and income easily and effortlessly. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a sales manager, a dentist, a college student, or a lonely housewife, we can help you unleash the hero within. It's time to reinvent yourself. ParadigmLifeCoaching.net.
I recently received an email from a lady asking for life advice on how to make her life better, as she was going through a really rough spot. So I decided to make this video on how to make your daily life better, as I believe there are countless numbers of people who have the same question. In this video, I will share 5 tips on how you can make your daily life better. So stay tuned. Hello everybody, I'm Alta. I hope you are all doing great. To those of you who've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time here, I hope to serve you well. Thank you for sharing and subscribing if you haven't already done so. And don't forget to click the bell button so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Before I get into the 5 tips on how to make your life better, let me tell you about a time when I had a similar question. I was at a low point in my life, and life was a constant uphill battle, with one storm hitting after another, barely giving me time or space to take a breath. At the time, I so wished I knew what I could do to make my daily life better. So I tried everything, but nothing seemed to work. It felt like I was living in a concrete bubble that allowed no peace, harmony, happiness, or light in. I was at the point of giving up when, passing by the radio, I heard the presenter say, "God uses broken stuff." God uses broken stuff. The words stopped me in my tracks. I heard these simple words loudly and clearly, and they shook me and touched me so profoundly that I knew it was the answer I was waiting for. It was as if something in me had finally dislodged at that moment. It made me realize there was a place I had to fill that no one else could fill. Indeed, there was a purpose for my life, and that I was good enough to serve humanity, even though my confidence was shattered and my self-worth was low. From that day onward, everything in my life shifted and improved as I took one step after another and walked out of my self-imposed prison. Indeed, this was one of the monumental, pivotal points in my life. May the simple words I speak in this video today have a similar effect on your life as the words "God uses broken stuff" had on mine. So if you also desire to know how to make your daily life better, you should consider doing what I did to improve mine. Here are 5 tips to improve your life. Number 1, stop suppressing your truth. The radio presenter's words allowed me to consider and recognize that I was suppressing my sadness, brokenness, and despair at the time. The words freed me from having to pretend that all was well while it wasn't. Those words made me realize I need not accept or settle for the situation that overwhelmed and crushed me emotionally, physically, and mentally. I could walk away from it to seek happiness instead. If you want to make your daily life better, you must honor yourself and uncover whatever is causing your sadness and bring it into the light of your being. Suppressing your truth, ignoring it, denying it, or resisting it only prolongs your suffering and makes your daily life unbearable. Many people remain stuck in situations, relationships, circumstances, and environments that do not serve them, simply because they fail to see the full blueprint of how their life could unfold once they leave the familiar, adverse circumstances. Therefore, they accept and settle for what they don't want, keeping themselves hostage in perpetual heartache. Once I realized my destiny was not set in stone, the path to my freedom lit up and I could safely move toward freedom. Number 2, change your focus. Instead of remaining sad, angry, and frustrated about my situation, I started practicing gratitude. I practiced gratitude amidst the challenging circumstances, which tremendously sped up my walk to freedom. 2 prisoners were staring out of their prison cell window, and when asked what they saw out there, one replied, "Nothing, only mud." Then the other prisoner replied, "Funny, I see beautiful clear blue skies and pretty flowers in the field." The 2 prisoners were in the same situation, still one focused on something totally different than what the other did. So what do you see and focus on while you are still stuck in an undesirable environment? I created a daily habit of practicing gratitude for the good I already had. My eyesight, my heartbeat, my ability to walk, my ability to think. And I could see how my daily life improved in front of my eyes. I was thankful for the tiniest of shifts I spotted in my circumstances and allowed the momentum of the gratitude to build and to take on a motion of its own. So just like the prisoner who saw beauty from his prison cell window, create a habit on focusing on what you want, what you love, what you have and enjoy amidst your storm, and watch what happens. Do it. You'll thank me later. Number 3, be of service. While I was still in the process of making my daily life better, I got the hunch to be of service to everyone who needed my help. Previously, I would sit and mope and feel sorry for myself, but serving others, despite my dilemma, was a game changer for me. Wow, it worked like magic. It was as if my service to others released a power that catapulted me into the direction I should go. it was pretty amazing to be part of it. Sure, I was still deeply entrenched in the situation I wanted to escape, but serving others became like a life buoy that provided stability and hope and got me unstuck. Helping others whenever I could created the movement I required to step toward a better life. Remember, we are talking about how to make your daily life better. So here is my self-help tip number 4. Tip number 4, surrender the how. I decided I would never return to that situation long before I got out of it. Let me repeat that. I decided I would never return to that situation long before I got out of it, even though I had no idea how I would ever escape it. I surrendered the how completely to life itself and did what I could to progress in the direction of my desire. This decision made all the difference. A decision is always the first critical step if you want to improve your daily life. The dictionary defines a decision as a conclusion or resolution reached after consideration. That means after proper consideration and contemplation of what I wanted to do, I concluded that I would exit that situation. And I stuck to that decision because I knew I had made an informed decision and fully committed to it. A proper informed decision leaves no room for flip-flopping and rapidly changes one's circumstances for the better. Of course, as I said before, I saw no way out at the time. It seemed impossible. But still, I surrendered my way out in faith that the way would appear if I just keep moving. Tip number 5, follow every hunch. We cannot improve our daily lives without taking deliberate, inspired action. Once you surrender the how in faith, you will receive hunches or prompts to do something specific, to take a particular action. Act immediately. I learned to respect and work with divine timing and ended up being in the right place at the right time to receive the next clue or ride the next wave toward the better life I desired. In conclusion, will it take effort to remain surrendered while you take the tiny steps toward your freedom? Sure it will. Doubts may creep in along the way, but reject them the moment they do. There's no such thing as something for nothing, but as sure as the sun will rise tomorrow, if you remain focused on the better daily life you seek and follow the subtle hunches, you will step into a better life in no time. If what I shared resonated with you, feel free to join my Manifestation and Mindset Matters group on Facebook. I will leave the link in the description below. We would love to have and serve you as our guest. Well, that's all from me for now. Until next time, remember, you are amazing. I'm so grateful you visited our YouTube channel today. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will get notified when we load another video. Also, in the comments below, tell us where you are from, what you do for a living, where you are on your journey, so we can serve you with our video content. I would love to get to know you. Remember to check back into our channel as we bring you amazing content every week. Blessings to you all. Alta out. I know. You worked hard at researching all the information. You spent endless hours watching all the YouTube videos and signing up for superb webinars. You craftily put all the information together, connecting the dots, but same old. You just keep going around in circles. Listen, what you need is not another strategy. You also do not need more information. What you need is implementation, an aligned self-image, and a new attitude. Sadly, no one can ever outperform their self-image. We were born to win, so go within and live to win. God placed our passion in our hearts to pursue because He knew our passions would lead us to our purpose. Have the same results been showing up in your life? Have you been hopping between bad relationships? Or have you disliked one job after the other? If you never took the time to uncover repetitive patterns in your life, it may be time to do so. Stay tuned. He stepped into my office with shoulders hanging forward, his skinny cheeks pale and drooping, and his eyes dulled in hopelessness. As he sat down, he sighed and said, "Alta, they say you can help me." I looked at the middle-aged man in my office in empathy, silently praying that I would indeed receive the wisdom to help this sad man. My heart went out to him as he started to tell me his story. "Hi there, I'm Alta Nel. I believe in a world where people have the right to live a life they love, enjoy the freedom to love what they do, and embrace their right to love who they are. I help people find their true north, to move from victim to victor, to heal their past and create a sparkling future." We all have stories to tell of how life has treated us. We seem to forget the good times soon, but we tend to hold on to the bad times for years. We frequently suppress the sad and the bad. We ignore it, we deny it, we put up a brave face, hoping it will someday disappear into thin air. Sadly, our unexamined pain keeps us imprisoned, no matter how masterfully we try to steer away from it. My client was devastated. His livelihood was under severe threat. His employer laid him off just before the pandemic, and he has been unemployed for the last 2 years. His wife was retrenched soon after and has also been unemployed since. Between the two of them, they've applied for more than 400 jobs without success. They had a mortgage to pay and their reserve funds were exhausted. He needed help fast. As we unpack these circumstances, history, experiences, since childhood, a few distinct repetitive patterns became visible. He repeatedly experienced the same outcome in some form or another. He was ready to give up. Nothing mattered anymore. He accepted one blow after the other and passively waited for the next one. His mother never respected his opinion. His alcoholic stepfather physically and verbally abused him since he was 3. And later in life, he experienced several bad breakups, an extramarital affair and a divorce. And his current marriage was on the brink of disaster too. Together, we uncovered his total disconnect with people and his environment. Now I know it is easy to judge this man, but please don't. He made several serious mistakes, but if you could see this sensitive man whose mistakes seem to have caught up with him face to face, you would join me in showing him empathy, understanding, and love. I've worked with countless individuals and couples over the last 19 years, and I've witnessed a significant number of similar dead ends manifest in people's lives. Somehow there comes a day when the constant stress and the number of setbacks finally catch up with us and drive us to take stock and examine our existence. In doing so, those brave enough to acknowledge and face the chaos in their inner worlds discover the blueprint their life was based upon and deliberately change it. You heard me correctly. You can change what you don't like about your life. Once you laid those patterns bare and called them out, they lose their power and you can uproot them. You know, you don't have to wait until you've reached rock bottom before choosing to embark on a pattern discovering journey. Sadly, most people ignore their setbacks until they are completely down and out before they ask for help. Many others reason one disaster after another is simply their bad luck or destiny. But the bottom line is, you control your destiny. You chisel out your future by the decisions you make or fail to make, and by the actions you repeatedly take, and your level of awareness on what regularly shows up in your life. It is essential to unpack the patterns one by one, examine them, and determine whether you want to keep them or sweep them. A repetitive pattern creates a habitual way of thinking, feeling, and behaving, and our habits determine the circumstances and conditions we experience. If it's a good pattern, you clearly won't have a problem. But if the habit is harmful and destructive, it will show up again and again until you shine a light on it and get rid of it. During our time together, my client discovered he doesn't know who he is and who he wants to be. He realized he never took himself seriously and hardly ever followed his inner guidance system, his feelings that pointed him in the direction he should go. From a young age, he fell victim to his circumstances and relinquished his personal power to others. His lack of clearly defined boundaries caused him to fall prey to anyone who found him to be a pushover. The revelation inspired my client to take responsibility for his part in allowing matters to get out of hand. After our healing and clearing session, he boldly chose life again and committed to rekindling the fire of a dream he gave up on decades ago. Oh, and by the way, he landed an interview the following day. At the time of this video, he's awaiting the date for his follow-up interview. In conclusion, it takes guts to unpack patterns, pain, rejection, and resentment. But you can face it. You are way more robust than you think. Unpacking the truth has a price, but leaving it untouched and undisturbed has a price also. You can do this. The reward of proper introspection is excellent, and it resets one's purpose and will to thrive. I believe it's never too late to initiate change and healing. If you purposefully weed out repetitive patterns, you could totally transform your world. I don't think it's something you can do on your own, though. That is why I mentor people who desire to live victoriously despite what happened many moons ago. Well, this is all from me for now. Blessings to you all. I am Alta Nel. And don't forget to let me know what in the world I can do for you today. Bye. I was blessed enough to escape a life of abuse, of being the odd one out, of not being taken seriously many years ago. But I still recall how challenging it was and how much opposition I encountered while doing so. Do you know how I managed to get out of the clutches of relationships and circumstances that kept me down for years? I began thinking and behaving in a very specific way so I could get out of it. Want to do the same? Ask me how. What is self-image? Self-image refers to the inner image one has of oneself. Each person has two self-images, one presented to the outside world and one you hide from the outer world. And it's this inner self-image that is the most potent image of oneself, as it determines what shows up in your life, how much money you can earn, the nature of your relationships, and the levels of success you can reach. Update your inner self-image and change your life. You don't have a money problem. You have a mindset problem. Once you've successfully uprooted the self-imposed income limitations in your mind, actively rid yourself of doubt and fear, and updated your inner self-image, money will be as accessible to you as the air that you breathe. You are drowning in the responsibilities of day-to-day living. Your family is looking at you to create a better life for them, but your sales and performance are just not getting you the lifestyle your business venture promised. You lack confidence and are ridden with self-doubt. Perhaps you are too old. Perhaps you started too late. The solution to your problems lies within. Talk to a transformation specialist who understands the power of the subconscious mind and self-image and receive your breakthrough. Let me help you.
There is a secret only 3% of the population knows. Today I will be sharing parts of the secret on a need-to-know basis. And believe me, you need to know. If you are not currently living your ideal life, are not enjoying a wealthy lifestyle, and are not doing what you love with your time, you are in the right place at the perfect time. I desired to grow my real estate business, but I found it challenging to increase my market share no matter how hard I tried. I did everything $1 million realtor should do, but my results simply did not match my efforts. The rich have a secret. They have access to a science-based formula to create the life they desire. They do not allow fear, worry, and uncertainty to stop them from living the life of their dreams. Since I discovered the secret formula and implemented it successfully, I 50x'd my income in 4 short years. I also won several local and national awards while I was transforming my circumstances. I have discovered the genie in my lamp who grants me every dream I dare to dream. I now understand the laws that govern our universe, and I live in harmony with the rules day after day. Yes, it is possible to create permanent change in your circumstances and conditions, and it has nothing to do with luck. Just take a chance on yourself. Back yourself for a change. I assure you, you are possible. Once you understand the science-based concepts, you will have the key to the vault which unlocks the secrets to your ideal life. Just imagine how you would feel if you could live a fulfilled life. Travel the world and visit exotic places. Ooze self-confidence. Be financially free. Attract your soulmate, increase your sales, give back to your community, and turn your annual income into your monthly income. Once you learn the science behind earning money, financial lack will be something of your past. I invite you to attend a free webinar or a private security briefing, as I choose to call it, where you can learn more about this science-based process the wealthy follow. The briefing is presented in a spy versus spy theme, and I am one of the special agents who will declassify 5 top secrets that will lead to your transformation. During the security briefing, we will unveil the top secret only the successful among us know. Expose the one adversary that keeps the uninformed stuck. Reveal how you can ignite your fuse to greatness. Decode the secret formula for success and wealth creation, and unmask the mission saboteurs you will encounter en route. You learning about this today is no coincidence. Your silent cry for help was heard. This is it. This is your moment. This is your golden opportunity that has the power to alter the course of your life in a flash. Today is the day to quit living in the past and to fall in love with your future. You can do this. Grab this opportunity and register for the security briefing webinar right away. Thousands of people across the globe are already living lives they love. And the first step toward your wealth, health, and happiness is watching our free Mission I'm Possible briefing. So don't wait. Stop being patient. Stop playing it safe. Get in now. Click the button below to sign up before you never see this opportunity again. See you at the briefing.
Your most recent professional or personal setback dropped you on the wrong side of the river of life. Ultimately, you will get out of your predicament one step at a time. So start by taking one small step every day. And over time, each additional step you take will add up to 10 steps, then 30, then 60, and 90. And before you know it, you will have made significant progress. Write this to manifest fast. Writing is a magical way to connect with infinite spirit in your innermost being. Write what you want on a sheet of paper. Don't type it. If you want to manifest fast, Write this on a paper and read it repeatedly out aloud throughout the day. When I ask, I always receive precisely what I desired, or more, under grace in marvelous ways. What I desire is rightfully mine, and I graciously expect to receive it soon. Try it. It works. When it comes to decision-making time, you gotta stay out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is a prison that will keep you stuck in a relationship, business venture, or a career you dislike. Instead, find new ways to ignite your spirit and make quantum leaps toward your dreams. Did you know there's a law that governs what you earn? The law is called the law of compensation. The law states our compensation depends on three things: the need for what you do, your ability to do it, and the difficulty in replacing you. This means you must check whether your business offers a service or a product that serves many people. Then you must become really good at what you do, so you can become irreplaceable. Did you know you have two self-images? One you present to the outside world, and an inner self-image you secretly wrestle with day in and out. It is the inner self-image that runs the show of our lives. No matter how we try to trick the outside world, our inner self-image determines how much money we earn, the relationships we have, and the opportunities we attract. Listen to your self-talk. It will tell you precisely what you believe about yourself. I agree. Instead of fretting about what is, reminding yourself of everything wrong in your circumstances, dare to dream about what your life would be like once you got unstuck. Did you know you are way better than you believe you are? We were all programmed to play it safe in case we fail. To rather not try something than to risk rejection, to aim low in case we don't have the ability to achieve it. Did you know it takes the same effort to aim high in life than to aim low? So why not aim high? No, super high. Because you know what? It's not about getting a ton of material things, but it's about whom you are becoming on your way there. Remember, you are possible. I help individuals and couples who believe they are stuck in circumstances they dislike. Many people dislike their jobs, feel insecure in relationships, or dread their financial position. Focusing on what you dislike and dread about your circumstances will keep you stuck. To get unstuck, you should shift your focus to how you would desire your job, relationship, and finances to be. Then, the ideas of what to do about your current situation will come to you and show you the way through it. When last did you take a proper look at your life and results and really took the time to think about where you are and where you are going? When last did you tune out people's opinions and peer pressure to pause, really pause, and think about your life? Can you genuinely say you are thrilled with your life, your relationships, your lifestyle, and income? Hi there, I'm Alta Nel, a high-performance mentor who helps soulful entrepreneurs and individuals upgrade their awareness and effectiveness to stand out like red lipstick by using their marvelous minds. Remember to subscribe to my channel now and also hit the bell button to switch on your notifications. So you want to change your life for the better? Great! You absolutely can. Go for it. But where should you start? You should start at the very beginning. It's the perfect place to start. The first step to improving your life is to pause and honestly consider your relationships, your income, your lifestyle, sales, or career success. Are you living an uncomplicated lifestyle where you always have what you need and never stress about bills and unforeseen circumstances or expenses? Are you enjoying the freedom of a stress-free life? Likewise, consider your sales or income over the last 5 years. Did your revenue grow? Did it increase by 2%, 20%, or 200%? Or did your income perhaps decrease? Are you reaching new heights, or are you regularly cutting back on luxuries so you can stay ahead of your financial responsibilities? If you are not living comfortably at the moment, or your income has decreased or reached a plateau, you should listen up. Not everyone is sliding backward financially at the moment. So do not trick yourself into believing everyone is feeling the pinch. Not everyone is. And if you thought as such and used that belief as an alibi for not progressing, it may be time to get up and take back control of your life. Let me ask you this. What is the most you ever earned? Please think about it. Is it $60,000 per year, $80,000 per year, or $30,000 per year? Ask yourself, are you living from paycheck to paycheck, or are you able to invest some of your money? Do you have cash in reserve to pay for an annual family holiday? Are you able to use your income to create more cash flow? You see, ignorance about these matters is not bliss. Unless we take an honest look at where we are, we remain stuck and unable to do something about our dilemma. Determining where you are is the first logical step to improving your life. And the second step is deciding where you want to go. Take a moment to imagine what you would love to earn if anything was possible. Would you be comfortable and stress-free when you made $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, or $100,000 per month? Imagine what your life would look like if you earned such an income. If you want to live a carefree life with less stress and anxiety, with the ability to weather unforeseen storms, you must improve your ability to earn money. But how do you do that, you may ask? Well, it's relatively simple. All it takes is a firm and committed decision to earn more money. It sounds so simple and impossible, correct? Still, you can create massive change in your life by making a simple decision. But if you are unwilling to make a decision, you will remain right where you are. Without a solid decision to grow your bottom line, nothing will change. Please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel now. Years ago, I also had to consider where I was, face the chaos of truth, and get real with myself. My financial situation was horrid, and I had no long-term financial security. I also had to decide to change my life's direction. So I chose to follow a simple, proven, step-by-step process to improve my ability to earn money. And the change that took place was enormous. I saw my first positive results after only 2 weeks of working on it. The first step was setting a clear intention in writing that I intend to change my financial future. You can also do it. You can take a sheet of paper and write a decision statement on it. Something like, today I set the clear intention to improve my financial future so I can live an extraordinary stress-free life. I easily ride unpredictable storms and I thrive no matter what curveball life throws at me. I embrace opportunities to grow my financial stability. I enjoy the goodness life has to offer with ease. I will paste the example statement in the description below in case you want to use it as is. Of course, you're also free to write your own statement, but in the present tense. After setting a clear intention to improve your life and finances, you require discipline to do what it takes to align with your existing good. Sadly, well-being doesn't fall from the sky. One of the things you must do daily is to read and repeat your decision statement aloud to yourself several times per day. This requires disciplining your mind, your thought, and self-talk into expecting growth and the increase you desire. Without applying discipline, nothing will happen. Discipline is the ability to give yourself a command and follow it. I worked with many people over my 20 years of being a life coach, a healer, and a teacher. I witnessed many people transform their lives. For example, learners in my classes went from failing grades to distinctions within a single quarter. I've seen so-called lazy individuals de-labeling themselves, creating new self-images, and moving on to build stable businesses, doing what they love. I also saw people who were broke and broken, preparing to end their lives, experience complete transformations after deciding to turn their backs on their despair. Two particular individuals I can think of now both took back control of their lives, submitted to discipline, and went on healing their lives and their businesses. You see, it's not difficult to earn money. Most people just don't know how to earn money. Sadly, money remains a taboo subject for most people. Most people ignore money and pretend not to love money simply because they never have enough of it. And it's not our fault. No one ever taught us how to earn money growing up. It wasn't taught in schools, certainly not in the schools that I attended. If you are committed to creating a life of security and ease, you must grow in awareness. The way you can earn the income you desire has always been here. You were just not aware of it. The money you need has your name on it. There's no shortage of money or opportunities. No one can take what is yours by divine right. It is there, waiting for you. You only need to get in harmony with it. Oh yes, please remember also to ask for the alignment with it. It's all about frequency and vibration, to get in harmony with the money you seek. You should reside on that frequency where the cash flows. This may require updating your money paradigm. You see, if you only ever earned $50,000 per year, your money paradigm is set at $50,000 per year. And no amount of luck or hard work can ever change it. So if you want to grow your income above $50K per year, You must reprogram your money paradigm to allow the higher amount to flow into your life. In conclusion, if you want to change your life, you've got to increase your bottom line. Once you earn more money, you can afford the vacations, afford to spoil your kids, and afford special celebrations of life. You can do that by determining where you are, determining where you want to be, setting an intention to do so, applying the discipline required, and to reprogram your money paradigm. It's that simple, but it's not easy. I know you can do it, but you'll probably need help doing so. If what I shared resonated with you, get in contact with me. Also click the subscribe button below. Remember to hit the bell button so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Finally, my prayer is that the information I shared served you in a mighty way and that you will go forth and apply it in your life and business. This is all from me for now. Blessings to you all. I'm Alta Nel. Remember, you are amazing.
So you are unhappy in your relationship. You endured your partner's quirky habits. You tried ignoring it, but it's getting too much. Is your partner aware of your feelings, or have you suppressed your perspective while they are totally unaware of your true thoughts about their actions? Look, I applaud your patience, but not sharing your view and feelings is not helping you or your relationship. Be fair. Give your partner the best chance to succeed by being upfront about your likes and dislikes. Most of all, be fair to yourself. Stop suppressing. Suppression only leads to depression.
Hi everyone, it's Alta here. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I often receive requests to answer the following question. How does one get out of a job you hate when you are dependent on the income it provides? I see so many people struggle with this. They wonder how they can get out of a job they hate so they can also enjoy the freedom of an entrepreneurial lifestyle. So many people are still dependent on their salary to support their families. Should they just quit their job and take the plunge? Or is there another way? Indeed, doing something irresponsible, such as ditching a source of income without having a solid alternative, doesn't make sense. But holding on to a job you hate doesn't serve you either. So what can you do if this is you? I see you. I was in a similar position not too long ago. However, I have since made the transition into living my purpose daily, and I enjoy the geographical freedom, the income freedom, and the lifestyle options it provides. It was the best decision ever. But did it happen overnight? Nope. It took me about 18 months to accomplish. Was it difficult? Not really, but I had to work double shifts. I had to do my 9-to-5 job and build my business after hours simultaneously. How can you do the same if you want to get out of the job you hate while you are still dependent on the income the job provides? If this is you, I suggest you use the following 3 steps to get you started. These steps will create the momentum you want while keeping you safe in your current position. Step 1. Decide to quit your job once your passion-based business is up and running. A decision is always the start of something new. Also, put your decision to one day quit your job in writing. Step 2. Remain loyal to your current employer and deliver the best work of your life. Raise your standard. We are all programmed to slack on our jobs when we lose interest in it, but I want you to do the opposite. Offer your employer your highest commitment. Won't it keep you stuck in that job? Absolutely not. Trust me. Step 3. In your mind, accept the idea that you are no longer an employee, but an entrepreneur. Stop thinking and behaving like an employee, even while you are still employed and delivering your best service to your employer. This is key. Even though you rock up at work every day, I want to see you to see yourself and think of yourself as a successful entrepreneur. Now, don't just forget what I told you here. Go and do it. I promise you it will get the ball rolling for you. Of course, if you prefer not to do what I suggest, you may remain stuck for life while freedom was right within your grasp. Leave a money bag emoji in the comments and I will personally reach out to you if you require help with getting out of a job you hate. Well, this is all from me for now. Blessings to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye. Are you planning your next level of success? Or are you planning to settle with what you have? Hi everyone, I'm Alta Nel from Paradigm Life Coaching. I hope you are doing great today. Do you feel the fire of desire in your belly to reach even greater heights, but you experience the pressure from your peers, family, and friends to settle down and be grateful for what you have? I recently met a dynamic dentist, already at the top of her game, who yearns for further growth and success, but she feels guilty about being discontent with what she already had and achieved. The dentist said she would love to expand her business across the country, empower and train upcoming dentists to work in her practices and run her consulting rooms on her behalf. She plans to expand her practices to fund and enable her life dream, but she feels guilty, stuck, and unsure. How could she want more, even though she already has a lot? Interestingly, like so many of us, her ultimate goal is to free up time to travel with her family, live her dream, and express her life purpose. A worthy ideal. Why would she consider settling down, you might ask? Why not go for the expansion, you might wonder? Because guilt is a potent growth and success inhibitor. Are you a top achiever ridden with guilt for wanting to be more, do more, and have more? Are you a high flyer who wrestles with a desire to achieve even more, but you have already achieved so much in the eyes of your family, friends, and peers, and they pressure you to stand down and hang up the gloves? Then today's message is for you. It may sound weird that successful people, like the dentist, could suffer from self-limiting beliefs and guilt. Understand this. People from all walks of life and all levels of success have mindsets to straighten out before they can level up. You see, I was also held hostage by all sorts of self-limiting beliefs for many years. I also dimmed my light at times for the sake of others. But you know what? Running on dimmed lights has not made a difference in their results. It only affected mine. Every time I quenched my fire, life lost a little of its luster. One day I stumbled upon life-altering material that refueled my fire and got me out of autopilot mode within 2 weeks. The program taught me how to stop blocking my own sunshine. It transformed my life, and I have since been on a mission to smash every seed of limitation within myself, no matter what. This information helped me win 2 trophies, plus other local and regional awards, and aided me in becoming the top realtor in the branch, outperforming seasoned estate agents by 50%. This material helped me 50x my income in 3 years. I remember the day I held the 2 trophies in my hands like it was yesterday. As I held the trophies, I already yearned for more life, more growth, greater satisfaction and exhilaration. It may shock you to hear that someone standing at the top could look toward the next worthy goal. Look, I was intensely proud and grateful at the moment. In fact, I've been thankful for my wins during the 3 months I was working toward it. I'm forever appreciative for every accomplishment in my life since then, but my desire to grow past previous successes is way more substantial than my desire to settle with what I have and who I am. I'm on a mission to become the best version of me. We all have loads of untapped potential, and I'm determined to tap into mine with everything I've got. And you can do it too. In fact, I help people like you do the same with the same program I used to get where I am today. You can certainly do it provided you are hungry and willing to improve your mindset, your thinking, feeling, and behavior, and are committed to growth. The most significant dilemma you face in this regard is the pressure to settle. My mentor, Bob Proctor, always says most people want to make the mistake of settling for what they think they can get. The larger part of society settles for what their family, friends, and colleagues are satisfied with. And sadly, conformity is one of the biggest reasons why most individuals live unfulfilled lives. You should never allow yourself to settle. You should never conform. Once you settle in a mindset of predictable patterns, the same outcomes are guaranteed to show up like clockwork. The same results will show up, and you will remain stuck for life if you don't decide to do something about it. Once you settle down with what you have and with who you've become, you are toast. Because one of the laws of the universe states everything that does not grow disintegrates. I hope this message resonates with you and ignites the fire in you to go for gold, no matter how many gold medals you already possess. Your mantra should be Ad Astra, to the stars. Decide to leave the comfort of your old stagnant success and leap to create new opportunities and breakthroughs. I would love to help you with more and that you can achieve more and win more. So you can reach out to me so that you can embark on the next remarkable journey of your life. I shall add the link to this remarkable program in the description below. Remember, you cannot become who you want to be by thinking and feeling and behaving the same you always have. And it's almost impossible to do this on your own. Don't settle for what you think you can get. Go after what you want. Blessings to all of you. Have a great day. I shall speak to you again soon. Ad Astra. Bye.
So your child wants a new bicycle or a smartphone. Don't just hand it to them. Also, don't tell them you can't afford it. Instead, use the situation to improve your child's financial IQ. It's not about affording or not affording it. It's about asking them to help you afford it. You see, we often teach children about scarcity and lack. We give them countless reasons why they cannot have what they desire. But there is a way they can get everything they want. Teach your children the power of setting goals, creating plans, and implementing strategies. Don't tell them you can't afford it. Instead, help them determine how they can afford it. So you know you lack self-confidence. You have a loud inner critic that stops you even before you start, and it's driving you nuts. You deeply desire to make something of your life, grow your income, and expand your business, but you constantly compare yourself to others. If you hope to increase your revenue and rid yourself of imposter syndrome, stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's Alta Nel here. I hope you're having a fabulous day. If you are a realtor, a network marketer, a personal trainer, a consultant, or a business owner who desires to raise the bar on your performance, you must internalize my post today. If as a network marketer, you procrastinate inviting people to join your team, or as a realtor, you are hesitant to reach out to homeowners in luxury properties to get high-end listings. Or as a trainer, you are fearful to approach clients time after time. Low self-confidence may be your drawback. You probably know you lack confidence because you look at others in your industry and you wish you could be like them. They make it look so easy. You doubt whether you are good enough, worthy enough, educated enough, popular enough to reach their level of success. You are passionate about your industry, but your best efforts don't seem to cut it. What is holding you back? In this visit, I hope to address one aspect you should consider seriously. Whether we realize it or not, we carry with us a blueprint or an image of ourselves. The image is not always consciously visible in most of us, but it is etched into our being in the finest detail. This image, known as our self-image, is the unseen concept we hold of ourselves as a person. How is a self-image formed? We construct our self-image from the beliefs formed in our past experiences, our successes and failures, our humiliations, our victories, and how other people reacted during our childhood. We mentally consolidate all these experiences and then we create our self-image. Once an idea or a belief about ourselves enters this image, we accept it and act upon it automatically as if it were true. You know, all our actions, feelings, and behaviors are always consistent with our self-image. Therefore, you will automatically act like the person you believe yourself to be. And not only that, but you cannot respond otherwise, despite all your conscious efforts and willpower to do things differently. The realtor who has an image of herself as a person that nobody likes will receive proof of it when she sets out to secure a high-end listing. The network marketer who sees himself as a weak team leader will see the effect in his team's performance. The fitness trainer who sees himself as a failure will struggle to attract clients despite his good intentions and willpower to help his clients. And a business owner who holds the self-image of a poor business manager will not succeed even if you place the opportunity to succeed in his lap. Despite her solid sales training, a sales professional will undoubtedly struggle to meet sales targets month after month if she believes she's not a salesperson at heart. Because we receive proof of what we believe about ourselves, we seldom realize where the problem lies. Think about it. If I tell you you can be a better salesperson if you only think you can be great at sales, you look at me as if I'm crazy, right? Still, thinking is a large part of it. Psychology and my clients' work on their self-images have repeatedly proven to render a massive change in results. Here are 3 signs that prove your self-image needs a reset. Procrastination. If you keep putting off critical income-producing activities, you can do well to update your self-image. If you come up with one excuse after the other to not do what you are supposed to do, you will benefit from a self-image upgrade. Fear. The fear you experience when you step outside your comfort zone signifies an undesirable self-image. Likewise, the lack of confidence that manifests once you dare take a step in the direction of your aim proves your self-image needs a reset. Inconsistency. If you often start strong, but all enthusiasm fizzles into inconsistency, you would do yourself a favor if you uninstall your old self-image. No matter how vital you know consistency is, you will never be able to close the gap between what you do and what you know you should do unless you reconfigure your self-image for the task. In conclusion, when you lack confidence or have an overpowering inner critic who constantly compares yourself to others, you have probably not done any self-image work recently. And unfortunately, no one can ever outperform their self-image. However, if you are committed to raising the bar on your performance and leveling up your results, you can flip the old self-image and install a new one. I can help you with that. That's what I do for a living. Updating your self-image will change your life. Well, that's all from me for now. Blessings to you all. Don't forget to let me know what in the world I can do for you today. Bye. We gotta lie to ourselves a bit while in the process of manifesting what we want. It is what it takes to change one's circumstances. You see, our subconscious minds do not care whether we are feeding it truth or lies. It simply obeys and executes our most dominant beliefs.
These 6 tips will help you realize your goals. We all know we must set goals, right? Some say we must set small goals. Others say we must set massive goals. Selecting the correct type of goal is essential to your success. One thing is for sure, a New Year's resolution set at midnight while you were having a ball may not be the type of goal that will propel you forward toward greatness. Hi there, I'm Alta Nel from Paradigm Life Coaching. I help winners win more and achievers achieve more. As an achiever who wants to achieve more, I am convinced you do have a dream or a goal that you are working toward. Or haven't you? Today's message is for those committed to knowing how to set the correct type of goal. They are done playing it small, are eager to increase their sales, and are determined to expand their business so they can up-level their lifestyle soon. The most significant mistake achievers tend to make is to set goals they think they can achieve. They use their logic to estimate the growth they could probably aim for and play it safe, for if they fail, they won't look like fools. Others dream big, but are afraid of dreaming bigger, in case friends and colleagues judge them for being greedy. Here are 6 tips to help you realize your goals. Know what you really want. You have to know what you really want before you set any goal. If you select a goal to please someone else besides yourself, you will most likely abandon the goal soon after placing it. Number 2, set a massive goal that excites you with a majestic why. Most people set small, boring goals that do not inspire them to act. Instead, set a phenomenal goal that would help you to jump out of bed in the morning. Choose a goal that will reward you immensely once you realized it. Number 3, have your goal in writing and wear it on you all day long. My mentor, Bob Proctor, drills this idea into everyone he meets. A quantum physicist, Dr. Amit Goswami, said, an idea not written down will never be remembered or thought of again. A goal is certainly not something that you want to set and forget. So write it down and look at it several times a day. The more you see it and touch it and think about it, the stronger your urge will be to take the appropriate action toward realizing your dream. Number 4, operate from your goal already fulfilled. You may think it's ridiculous to work toward your goal as if you have already achieved it. This is the only way you will 50x your income like I did. You must do things if you want to succeed, but it's also vital to be the person who has realized the goal. This is the best advice I can give you. Work toward your goal from the place where you already fulfilled it. Number 5, get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Fall in love with the thrill of moving past the limitations of your current comfort zone, and don't back down when feelings such as, I don't know what to do, or it doesn't seem to be working, tend to overwhelm you. Allow it to motivate you to take even more action. Number 6, hire a coach. If you are committed to reaching your goal and do not want to leave the outcome to chance and luck, hire a coach. No one who desires to make it big does so on their own. Have you ever seen an Olympic swimmer win the gold medal without the help and accountability of a coach? No, you haven't, right? Anyone serious about their goal needs an accountability partner to spur them when they slack down and want to give up at the first bump in the road. As a coach myself, I guide my clients with a proven step-by-step process that re-engineers their inner psychology at the deepest level so that they can realize their goals. In conclusion, the purpose of a goal is not only to get the new car, the new house, a new job, or the large sum of money. A worthy goal's purpose is to draw from you what you never knew was there. I hope you received food for thought today and that you will go forth and set juicy goals that excite you. But hey, why don't you work with me? My clients and I am committed to change our results and up-level our lifestyle in quantum leaps. Together we step into the frequency of our goals fulfilled, and I teach them how to stay in harmony with their goals. It's not easy to do, hey? Some of my clients have such phenomenal plans that it takes them 6 to 18 months to program themselves for such high-end results. But it works. Their success is absolutely guaranteed. Feel free to join us. So reach out to me and I shall get you started right away. If you don't do it now, then when? It is your responsibility not to get left behind. I'm Alta Nel. I shall speak to you again soon. Bye.
What does it mean to make a quantum leap? We all have heard the phrase making a quantum leap before. But what does it mean? In this video, I will explain what a quantum leap is and what you must do to make such a leap. So stay tuned. If you are interested in knowing what a quantum leap is, you are probably hoping to make one. You are probably hoping to climb the ranks fast. You are committed to your success and have no time to waste. You desire to increase your sales, grow your income, and heal your life rapidly. And it is possible. Hi there, I am Alta Nel, the Director of Paradigm Life Coaching International. I help winners win more and achievers achieve more. As a result of my work, my clients amplify their performance, increase their income, create a bulletproof success image, and burst through ceilings of limitation within 6 to 18 months. I enjoy working alongside individuals and teams who are hungry to level up and create phenomenal growth and expansion in their lives and organizations. What is a quantum leap? Fred Wolf describes a quantum leap in his book, Taking Quantum Leaps, as explosive jumps that a particle of matter undergoes in moving from one place to another. In the figurative sense, a quantum leap means to go off into uncharted territory. Physicists studying quantum mechanics note that particles of matter sometimes make dynamic jumps without effort. Bryce Pritchett, PhD, also wrote about the phenomenon in his book U Squared, and referred to quantum leaps as a high-velocity formula by which one can up-level one's personal effectiveness. But how does it work? How does it happen? Is it possible for individuals to make a quantum leap in their performance? You bet you can. Society programmed us to move systematically from one level of achievement to another. In school, we systematically completed grades year after year. At college, if you were a first-year student this year, you can expect to be a second-year student next year. Conventional thinking conditioned us that you start at zero and you work your way upward. But what if the need to move through the system systematically is a misconception? What if it was possible to skip levels? According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the youngest person to obtain a college degree is Michael Kearney at only 10 years and 4 months. A second boy wonder who is skipping levels is Lawrence Simons, a 9-year-old boy from Belgium. He's on his way to complete a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering at the Eindhoven's University of Technology. He's already planning to start his PhD. When you go on a holiday to a destination that is 1,000 miles away, you can choose to travel by car and drive through every town and slowly make your way there. Or you can jump on an airplane and get there way faster. You see, people are skipping levels. And if they can do it, so can you. I applied this information to create a quantum leap in my sales and income as a realtor. When I just started as a property professional, I was made aware of the 3-year time frame I had to allow before I could expect to taste success in my farming area. I accepted that idea for a while, but then I rejected it and decided to raise the bar and get to the top way faster than that. It took me 3 years to 50x my income, but it took me 3 months to outperform seasoned estate agents by 50% and winning 6 of 7 local and regional awards while doing so. So how can you achieve a quantum leap in your situation? Number 1, reject the idea of having to make incremental progress. Number 2, accept the idea that explosive jumps in your growth and income is possible. Number 3, decide to make a quantum leap. All success starts with a decision. The moment you decide to do something, the cogs of the universe move into action to help you achieve your goal. Number 4, use your imagination to get a clear image of what you will see in your life once you've made the quantum leap. Take a sheet of paper and write it out in the finest detail. And then hold this image on the screen of your mind as regularly as you can. And step 6, take unusual inspired action. If you want to make a quantum leap, you will be required to ditch the things that you used to do and do something different. You will have to pivot, shift gears, and create new patterns, as more of the same will only give you more of the same. In conclusion, you will be unable to make a quantum leap if you do not have the fire of desire burning in your belly. You must fuel the fire and keep it alive with vivid visualizations of who you want to be and what you want to have. Aim high. And if you think you're already aiming high, aim higher. Fuse with your dream. Become obsessed with your vision. You must be willing to move in the direction of your imagination, because everything you need is already inside you. Like a baby chicken bursting through its eggshell to enter the world, you should break through the mold that keeps you stuck and limited and step into freedom. If this is something you desire to do and would like someone who has done it before and is doing this as we speak to help you, you are welcome to reach out to me. Feel free to DM me if you are ready and eager to level up and transform your life and business. All the links to get in touch with me is in the description below. Also, if what I share resonates with you, please like and subscribe to my channel. Well, this is all from me for now. Blessings to you all. I am Alta Nel. And don't forget to let me know what in the world I can do for you today. Children's minds are like sponges, so be sure to use the first 8 years of their lives to program them for success, abundance, prosperity, confidence, and faith. Planting seeds of possibility and power into their subconscious minds when they cannot resist the positive input is a surefire way to ensure their lives will be better than those of the average child. If you are interested in setting your child up for success from the start, check out the link in my bio and visit the Parenting on Purpose group. In the group, like-minded parents learn to prepare their children for life. So why don't you join us?
Do you feel frustrated because you don't know how to increase your monthly income? Are you tired of having too much month left at the end of your paycheck? Imagine if you could. Release the fear and anxiety of never having enough. Live the life of your dreams, having fulfilled your life's purpose. Shower your loved ones, church or charity with the financial support they need, just because you can. People from all walks of life are turning to performance coaching to improve their lives and business success. You simply cannot do it on your own. Just as a sports team or chess champion needs a coach to stand by and believe in them, so do you, if you want to become the champion of your life. Paradigm Life Coaching is ready to guide and support you in realizing your wildest dreams and desires. We provide the tools and guidance you need to improve your results and income easily and effortlessly. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a sales manager, a dentist, a college student, or a lonely housewife, we can help you unleash the hero within. It's time to reinvent yourself. ParadigmLifeCoaching.net